All right, listen up. I know you're care. We need you to step up tonight. With two starters out, we're gonna have to lean on you even more.
Yeah, whatever we need, Coach. I got you. I got us.
Good. And you might have to play the entire game. Our depth is taking a big hit here.
Yeah, don't trip, Coach. I'm only 19. In Europe, conditioning is everything, so I'm actually built for this.
Good. And man, I remember being your age. Now I have to ice my knees after practice.
Yeah, that's why I'm never getting old like you.
Good luck with that, kid.
All right, I'll see you out there, Coach.
All right, man.
Good, MP.
How's that? Not one.
I'm glad you asked. You'll be making.
He's about to tear it up.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the injury situation as we take a look, a half dozen players out of the lineup.
A half dozen scratches from the game. A lot of players stuck watching from the bench.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Knipple. And for the Pistons, Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Tobias Harris. And it's White in at the 3 slot. And with all the analysis we do going into a season, some things you just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We've had a lot of guys set out to be the top rookie in their class, but adjusting to this league can be more difficult than anticipated, which is why MP deserves high praise. His goal has been to be the best rookie, and so far, that's exactly what he's done.
Down low. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Now here's MP. Last game with 30. Good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Ball. And it's MP with a rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. PA, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Hornets with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Detroit. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Stewart.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Shoots a fadeaway. And it falls all over the rim and in. White's got 11 points.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now let's take a look at the rookie rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And you look at this year's top rookies, it's incredible how quickly they found their footing in the pro game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now. Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Detroit shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
That's good from White. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Harris's shot is good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Ball. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Yes, it's good.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Here's MP. 14 points for him. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Now MP to the paint. Here's Harris. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Sexton. The three. The rebound by Detroit. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
27 seconds left in the first. Outside, Green. Launches a 3. The rebound by Detroit. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Stewart. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Stewart's gotten his second bucket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Detroit, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Green, Knipple out there with Trey Mann, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Hornets trail by 17. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Dallas just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
6 on the shot clock. And Holland, the bucket on the assist by White.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Charlotte now. 19-point game. Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. This one for 3. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Up top, Reed. All alone. And again, it's Detroit converting.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Reed. Ivy comes in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for Mann. And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires help. You hope that's on the horizon.
Back to Ball. The three ball. Charlotte again missing.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You look at Ivy. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date with the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Sexton. Back to Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, Grant Williams very comfortable as a three-point shooter in those coveted corners.
Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession. Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Harris a screen. White the pass to Harris. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Sexton. Back to Ball. 4-3. And Charlotte another 3.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
And here's MP. He's got 16. Stewart sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Hornets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. MP way outside. And no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Talk about an unselfish superstar. Klay Thompson with great individual traits, but he's all about the team. He could force things, but instead he chooses to pick his spots, and he gets the points
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Charlotte Hornets. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Tobias Harris out there with MP, and it's Stewart in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. Think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chams, thanks for the report. Ball outside. Back to Sexton. Pass to Knipple. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Now Sexton. Here's Knipple. Here's the 3. Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back over to you, Brian.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Well, the Hornets shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Knipple. Can they get it? Unable to get that one.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
MP shot is good.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
And Detroit another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Knipple's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Drills it from deep.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Pass to Knipple. Puts up a 3. That shot missing.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
White, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Knipple. The 3 from Ball. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 14 points.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
White for 3. They get it again. Reed passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
A deep 3 from Ball. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Detroit. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Knipple. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Diabate in at the center position.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Pass to Knipple. Now here's Mann. Sasser defending. Knipple, no good.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And the basket by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
To the inside. To the left side wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
On the wing, MP jacks up a 3 and got it. Another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Diabate. Outside man. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Nails it from 3. MP's got 54 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Knipple. There's a screen. And Detroit making a change here. Levert's checked in. Here's Knipple. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
From deep, MP hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, catch and shoot opportunities. Grant Williams always ready on the catch to rise and fire.
Another bucket. Wow!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jones comes in for Reed. Klintman comes in for Holland. Knipple with a bucket.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
White for three. Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance.
And again for three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance?
Here's Knipple. Rebounded by Klintman. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double. Outstanding.
Robinson against
a calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside. En route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That free throw good from Sexton. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Detroit calls timeout. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
White for three. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Clay took it.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
I know you must be exhausted after playing the full 48 tonight, but talk about what it took to win.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna hold you, Dom. Plenty of time to rest now, though. The important thing is we got the win. It's next man up. When someone goes down, the rest of us got their back.
We appreciate you talking to us, MP.
Always.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.